A donation plot that we grow vegetables, donate them to food banks. So this is chives, and as everybody knows, you know, scrambled eggs with chives, chives and baked potatoes. And it's an onion leaf flavor, so you can float it in soups. Again, you can put it in a stir fry. But I've got a bucket, literally just a planter, a pot about yay big around, and I have just one that I've had at my home for 13 years. I haven't done anything to it. I just leave it outside, let Mother Nature do what it does. Every now and again, it may die off a little bit and come up with a lot of brown in it, but there'll be 2 or 3 green, and a couple of months when the weather gets back right, boom, it's back again. And here are some more wonderful things growing in the garden. And I also like what Todd has down here. This is our donation plot, by the way. He's got the red cabbage growing, and it's starting to ball up. Sandy, I don't know if you can see down in there where it's starting to form itself. So in a minute, we'll have red cabbage. And he's got the curly leaf, kale, and the dinosaur kale. Both of these go well in the oven. 350 for 15-20 minutes until they get crispy. You know, drizzle them with olive oil and a little sea salt, and voila, you have your own kale chips. So we're out here at my favorite place in the whole wide world, eating, because this is how I eat. This is something to aspire to. This just so happens to be my plot. So I've got a lot going on. Some doing well. Yeah. These are collards, but they look kind of cute, so probably didn't do them as well as I should have, or put them down deep. That's why you get this little leaning action. Had I planted them a little deeper, they wouldn't do that. And these turnips are from seeds. I just put them out there, so I'm going to have a bunch of seeds, a bunch of turnips coming up. The bulb hasn't started yet, but I can actually pick all of the tops, and they'll reproduce themselves and continue to grow while the turnip bulb itself continues on. It'll be a couple of months before I do that. But in the meantime, I just got excited because we've been looking at this plot over here. This is Doc's plot. This is Miss Wendy's plot. And she's got a lot of stuff, but we've been wanting to know, what is this? Kale. Oh, you were right. It is kale. All right. So you guys saw that I've never seen this particular type of kale. Yeah. So this is kale as well. Shocked and amazed, and now that tells me what was growing over in my plot that I thought was charred. But she's got a lot going on. Sandy, I want you to come and see her soil. Did you get it out the soil bin?
No, I didn't get it out the soil bin.
You bought that?
And the reason I did that is to do a cover so that the weeds would be dry.
You bought the good stuff. Now, was this from seed as well? Because our spinach didn't come up.
No, this isn't spinach. This is
no.
This is
that's bok choy.
Bok choy is another Chinese name. Something maybe toy or something like that. It's in the bok choy family.
It's in the bok choy family.
Yeah,
I thought it was. I think we all thought it was spinach because it really looks just like spinach.
My little spinach is
there. Okay.
Well,
none of ours came up. We put seeds out and none of it came up. We're gonna overseed again and see how it works out. But she's got her onions.
No, this is garlic.
Okay, garlic. Okay, so she planted garlic, but garlic and onions kind of look the same coming up. As you can see, they are in the chive onion family, so that you can see we were just over there with the chives. So still do well.
I think I will get
all the red ones, the right ones. Right.
This sacrifice is a long season.
Oh yeah, and it's still going. Still going. Now, are you doing the overlay with the cover crop? I'm gonna get my root meat.
So what I just was told by the gardener that has this plot is this is wheatgrass that she's growing, and some clover as well. So we're excited with all the different food items that we have growing in the garden. So wheatgrass, and I've seen it in different forms, but this really here looks really delicious. So this is our section of wheatgrass here in the garden.
This is my
Yes.
yeah, this is my garlic, and it was started as a I think it's California soft neck garlic, and just divided the bulb.
Where did you get the garlic from?
Where did I purchase it? I think it was Pike's Nursery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they had a little pack. I said, oh, garlic. Let me see if I can grow this. So hopefully I'll have a whole bowl, share with everybody. Y'all like garlic?
Love garlic. Garlic is so healthy for you.
The peppers are good.
And the soil, tell me about that. The soil that you used again.
So what I did, because garlic I understood when I read a little bit about it, it likes a soil that doesn't stay wet. The bulbs don't grow very well in wet soil, so it needs something that drains real well. So what I did was put a lot of compost in my soil, so have a good drainage, not just like that clay that holds water, it just sits there. Yeah, and so once I did that, then when I incorporated the compost in there, I guess I dug up all the weed seeds, and the weeds started coming up. So then I just put a layer of compost on top, so I could get all those weeds to start growing. Yeah.
It looks beautiful.
Now, I don't mean to interrupt. You did the compost. Did you add the dirt on top of the compost? Or is that just compost dirt?
That's just compost on top. Yeah, but originally when I put in the garlic, I incorporated compost into the dirt.
And then by disrupting it, the weeds started coming up.
Exactly.
Okay.
I didn't know the recommendation is that you don't till up everything, because you till up all the weed seeds that have been dormant in the dirt. Right. And you're supposed to just add your compost, kind of add to your pile so that you'll have, a decent quality soil.
Dr. Wendy, would you tell us again about the importance of eating ripe fruits and vegetables?
Yes, I was referring to the fruits and vegetables that are in the nightshade family, and those include peppers, tomatoes, potatoes, white potatoes, eggplant, goji berries. All of those are in the nightshade family. But those plants actually produce a chemical, and I apologize, I don't remember that chemical name, but it's a chemical that is very kind of not toxic but unpleasant to animals who would eat the fruits of those plants. And so in their unripened state, it's a lot of that chemical in the plants so that the animals won't eat and get rid of the seeds before the seeds are ready to germinate in the soil. And so as the plant fruit gets ripened, less and less of that chemical is there, so that the animals will be attracted to it and actually take the food and help it to reproduce. So when humans eat it, when the fruit is unripe, then we get that same chemical into our system, and that chemical acts as an inflammatory chemical in our system. So everywhere the inflammation can set up, we can have problems with it, like inflammation in the joints with arthritis, inflammation in your heart, causes heart disease, inflammation in your brain, causes dementia and that kind of thing. So I try my best not to eat unripened nightshade vegetables, and don't eat a lot of nightshade vegetables all at once.
And your nightshade, so would that include the green bell pepper?
Yes.
So a lot of people eat green bell pepper, so.
And there are no peppers that are green when they're ripe, including a bell pepper. So when you're eating any green pepper, it's an unripened pepper.
And that could be causing some of the problem with people's health.
Cause a lot of joint issues and a lot of inflammation problems, like asthma and that kind of stuff.
Thank you. So any other tidbits you have for us to eat healthier, even if we're eating out of the ground?
Well, yeah. Just try to make sure you're eating things that are ripe. Okay. Try not to focus so much on the unripened things. If things haven't reached their final color, then probably you need to let it reach its final color before you eat it, so that it is a healthy plant for you. And also, try your best to do more foods that are in their original state, meaning they haven't been hybridized, because they may have a different set of nutrient qualities if they're a hybrid plant versus a native plant, or a plant that hasn't had hybridization done to it.
And so what would be the ripe color of a bell pepper? Because I think that's the most common pepper.
Okay, the average bell pepper, when it's ripe, is red.
Okay.
But there are other ripe bell peppers too. We have yellow and purple and almost black. Yeah.
So any color other than green.
Yeah. Okay. Green is your unripened color.
Excellent.
But the average bell pepper that you get out of the store, that's going to be a red bell pepper. That's its final color.
Okay. Great. Thank you so much. This is the harvest from one day. We've got yams, and we've got eggplant, tons and tons of peppers, jalapeno peppers, habanero peppers. We've got kale, curly leaf kale. We've got mint, sage, and our lemongrass. So this was just what was collected today from the historic Mableton Community Garden here in Mableton, Georgia. So we look forward to working with you, helping to feed you, teaching you. That's two types of, so Esther, tell me about eggplant.
You can use it as a stir fry. You can use it in a lasagna instead of using pasta. You can use it as a lasagna with cheese. What else can you do? I usually do it in a stir fry, actually. That's the best way I like it, with peppers and onions and any other vegetables.
And that's two different types, right?
Yes, this one is the Japanese. Now I've seen a couple of recipes for this where they actually fry them, split them open, and stuff it with salsa, which I thought, but the big ones like this, actually sometimes you can just cut them up in slices, you can fry them, or you can stir fry them, or you can cut them up in layers and use it like as a lasagna. Replace the eggplant with the pasta.
Ah, okay. Those really turned out nice too. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you.